Taking our trip back to May 15th of 1967. Here's song number 2 for you on the Sound 11 survey from Flint, Michigan. Terry Knight in the back, and love, 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 love. On the Lucky 11 label, that's Terry Knight in the back and love 5 times. Love, 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 love on Retro Radio at 6:11 in the rock and roll city of Cleveland, Ohio. We are taking a trip back to 1967, just for fun, of course.
Just for fun, just for fun. WKYC Radio 11.
Oh, yeah! I played this one last week. I want you to dig it again. This guy's insane!
Yeah, he was the white James Bond, right? That was Mitch Ryder, so he used to say.
Get on that night train, going back to Miami. Wayne Cochran to blow your mind right out of your skull on Retro Radio on 88.7 WJCU and worldwide on the web at WJCU.org.
Live this weekend where the action is. WKYC Radio 11.
Friends, we're having more fun than the law allows here on Retro Radio. You can believe that. You can. In fact, the police department is standing outside. They are going to arrest me at the end of the show because I just broke the law. I'm having way too much fun here. And I know Jan in Euclid, she's having fun too. This one's for her. It's the Kinks and Sunny Afternoon. Taxman's taking all my television is a 1986 Magnavox. I have an old
So
TV.
sad, Joe. So
I have
sad.
an old TV. I have 2 VCRs. I have a DVD player.
Wow. But do you have a CD player?
I do.
I hope so.
I do have a CD player.
I hope so.
I'd be hurting right now if I didn't have a CD player.
I would say so. Well, gotta get a high-def TV, Joe.
High
The only
def.
way.
I don't even have high definition. I can't afford cable.
But I'm taping you in high-def today.
I know.
And the nice thing is you can watch this in high-def on YouTube.
High definition on YouTube.
Yes.
Oh, that's great.
It works, believe
So
me.
hello, Mom and Dad. You are watching me in high definition, live in living color on NBC.
NBC. Showing your age, Joe.
All right. From the Face to Face album, The Kinks and Sunny Afternoon at 6:17 in the rock and roll city. I am Joe Madigan. We're having a good time on this sunny afternoon in Cleveland, Ohio. And Ray Glasser has been taping me in high definition, and he is here, and he is a big Wixie 1260 collector.
You better believe it, baby.
Yes, and it's great to have you here in the studio.
Great to be here.
And he's taping me in high definition, which will soon be on the Facebook page on Retro Radio.
And YouTube as
on,
well.
And on YouTube. And tell us about your Wixie site. How did it all come about?
Came about from an idea I had. There are many radio station tribute sites on the web, all the big stations, WCFL, WIBG, KHJ, it's a long list. And I thought, where's a Wixie site? So I put one together. Back in late 2005, it went up in early 2006. It's actually supported by RealRadio.com. Uncle Ricky Irwin came to the web space. Right. And he was very excited about it. And it's been up there for just about 5 years.
Wow, that's great. And, of course, you can hear your favorite Wixie Superman there, Jackson Armstrong. He's my all-time
favorite. A lot of great
favorite.
air checks on that site, yeah.
I'm trying to think who else. Is Billy Bass on there?
Billy Bass is on there. Larry Morrow's on there. King Kirby, all the big names. Johnny Canton. It's a long list,
you can hear, and you recorded a lot of them, too, yourself.
I actually recorded to what I think is the only air check of Ray Otis on Wixie from February 28th, 1966 at 6 o'clock in the morning.
Wow.
Terrible reception. I recorded it with a mic off my AM radio. But it's history. Wixie was only 3 months old back then.
Yeah.
They were still in their infancy. So it's history.
And they released their very first Wixie 60 survey, the official Wixie 60. They released it on March 21st, 1966. And do you know what the #1 song was?
March of 66.
March 21st, 1966.
Something by the Beatles, maybe?
No, you're close, though. Nowhere Man was #2. #3 was Rolling Stones and 19th Nervous Breakdown. At least it was in the top 5. What's that?
They played it 19 straight times when they first came on the air.
Did they really? Wow.
19 straight times.
Wow, I don't know if we can get away with that anymore because, you know, the RIAA and the and the CIA and the BBC and the FBI, they might shut us down if we do that. But I'll give you a clue, and this will probably give it away. They were from Cleveland, Ohio.
The Choir.
No.
No.
That was a year later in 67.
That's right.
Yes, The Outsiders. Time Won't Let Me.
Sure.
That was number
Sure.
1 on WKYC.
Wow.
When it was first released. But we have another Cleveland group that's number 1 on the Sound 11 survey this week, and we'll get to that in just a moment. But what's the name of the WKYC's website?
WKYC1260.com. Couldn't be easier.
That is easy.
WIXY1260.com.
Right. Not to be confused with WKYC, the country station.
Which it is what it is now in Tennessee, I think, somewhere.
Yeah. So WKYC1260.com. You can check out the pictures.
And please sign the guest book.
Yes, and maybe this video later on, too.
There you go.
Yes, so retro radio in high definition and in mono power, too.
Turn the hits on, baby. Feel the good vibrations of WKYC Radio 11. It's fun!
Okay, Ray, I got some good news for you. This one's actually in stereo.
About time.
I know you like that
one.
one.
This is a stereo station. This is FM, right?
That's right. Here are the Turtles.
Some girls like
This week
to
at the Sound 11 survey from WKYC as we go back. Yes, we are going back to May 15th of 1967 on Retro Radio. It's 6:23. That's what I meant to say. It's 6:23 in the Rock and Roll City. 60 degrees on the outside. The time has finally come today to play the number 1 song.
987654321.
You know it.
It's a choir.
5 weeks in a row is number 1. On WKYC, KYC, WHK, number 1. They're playing it every hour as if people
about
tell
right.
me they're playing it every hour. People just couldn't get enough of it.
It was a
Good
hit in
song.
Boston, too.
Was it really?
Yeah.
You're from Manor on the Lake, right?
Yes, sir.
All right, good.
You get the long version, I hope?
Huh?
The long ending? Yeah.
It is a lot. Yeah, you're right. It doesn't fade out. Number 1 in Cleveland, Ohio, from right here in Mentor, Ohio. The Choir, It's Cold Outside. Number 1 on the Sound 11 survey from WKYC from May 15th of 1967, right here on Retro Radio on WJCU. Friends, next week, Mr. Mike Young will pinch hit for me. He's going to be here, and as a matter of fact, really quickly, he's here in the studio. And Mike, come on down, man. How you doing?
I'm doing fine. How are you?
I'm doing all right. Well, we're running short. We're here at the end of the show, so give us a little preview of what to expect next week on Retro Radio.
A lot of fun and a lot of good times with Retro Radio.
Hey, that's what I'm all about
There
here.
you go.
I mean, people have been kind of down in the dumps this week for reasons we don't want
We don't want to talk
right
about
now.
it.
We don't want to talk about it. But the good sounds will continue next week on Retro Radio with Mr. Mike Young pitch hitting for me. So you listen, baby.
Live this weekend where the action is. WKYC Radio 11.
You listen now. You listen. But right now, I gotta go. I gotta go, friends, because Julie and Brian, they're on deck for my golf shirt happening from 6:30 to 8:30 tonight on 88.7 WJCU. Friends, I hope you enjoyed this trip back in time to May 15th of 1967. Oh, a lot of good sounds from the Sound 11 survey from WKYC and Mike Young. You know he's gonna do the same next week from 4:30 to 6:30 right here on WJCU. Oh, hail to Ray Glasser from Mentor on the Lake. Thank you, Ray.
Thank you.
And I'll see you next time. Bye.
Yeah, no mention of the Cavaliers today.